Oh shit. Dreadlocks.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, everyone? Man, it's your boy, Coach Ricks, and it's your boy, man, Bishop Frank. And welcome, man, to Coach, man, where we discuss all things OU related, college football related, and all things in between. This is where two coaches get together, man, and discuss things and everything, man, from X's and O's, and sometimes, man, from things that we just see on the field. Before we get started, please hit the like and subscribe button, man. Ring the bell and push that button, man, so you won't miss any content that we got going forward. Bishop, how's everything going, big dog?
Man, living large and supercharged. Just getting excited. It's almost time, everybody.
13 more days. 13 more days. That's what we got.
Lock in. More days. Lock in time.
And before we get started, man, let's go ahead and just bring all the guys in, man. We got Kyle.
Absolutely.
Kyle's in the building. What's going on, Kyle? Are you muted?
All right, now I'm good.
There you go. There you go.
You can't be talking the whole time in the green area and then mute yourself.
I muted it because I didn't want to.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
You won't be able to say anything with me on this and everything. We're going to bring the one and only, the very arguable TP Grill. What's going on, TP?
Coach, how you feeling, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good, man. Hey, I like that shirt. I like that shirt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Soon as football. And we got one more that he just disappeared. We got Dwayne in here somewhere. He just disappeared and everything, but he'll come back in here in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, we've been discussing this, man, for the last few days on text and on everything else, man. Season is almost here. Oklahoma plays and everything, man. What we think is what? We got 13 days and everything for the first ball game, but then we got another. So we got 20 days before OU plays. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah, because we played the 4th, right?
4th,
yes, on the Friday.
Yeah.
So we got 20 days till Oklahoma breaks out that game, which should be a very dominant game. Should be a very good game, man. I think Oklahoma should win that game handedly. I asked Kyle and I asked Bishop. I never got a chance to ask TP. What is the one thing, TP, man, that you are expecting from this first game to see? And what would you expect for that first game?
I just got to go with the King. King always say hang half 100 on him. So that's what I expect. The first game, the very first game.
What yardage are you expecting, from the running game, since you're hearing all these great things about the running backs? What are you expecting from that first game?
I mean, that could a team total north of 180, a team total. North of 180, probably north of 200, but I mean, it's all on how they play it, because sometimes you take the gas off, you know what I mean? So
I don't think they're gonna take the gas off. I think that era is gone. I think Lincoln used to do that. I know Levy did it. I think that is gone. You can't take your foot off the brake no more.
No.
I mean, off the gas no more. You can't do that no more.
On the ground, at minimum of 180 on the ground.
Yeah, it got died. I just read that a few minutes ago and everything.
Yeah,
I just read that and everything, man, that Jake did tear his ACL and everything, which the 3 letters that we did not want to hear. But as we were talking about in the green room, very unfortunate.
Yep.
But now that means that Noah Best might be in the mix to take that spot. I've been hearing his name so much in camp and everything, man. I mean, you can't be scared to put a freshman in there. You did that last year. You can't be scared.
Wasn't there 2 freshmen we played?
2 freshmen, and they shine. But now you're surrounding 1 freshman with 3 great linemen or 4 great linemen.
Yeah.
And everything. So now it's not going to be that big of a deal. That freshman is going to be surrounded by a plethora of gentlemen that have experience and game experience, not practice, game experience. So I don't see no problem, but you would hate to have your center be the one that get hurt. Is that a good thing to say?
Yeah, the continuity that you built over the summer. Yeah, you usually don't want it, but bottom line is hey, it's going to be a long season. We're going into the gauntlet, so hey, hopefully we did develop that that depth.
I believe the depth there on the line. I believe this is the one year that Oklahoma does have depth at the offensive line. I think that was one of the main things they went out in the offseason and solidified, is getting depth at the offensive line, because you can't just go on the offensive line with just 5 or 6 offensive linemen. You got to have at least 8 or 9.
Minimum.
At least 9 minimum.
Yeah.
All right, Kyle. So what are you expecting the first game? TP expecting north of 180. I'm expecting 200.
Yeah, I said that last show. I said I'm expecting 200 yards.
Minimum. Yeah.
Minimum without Mateer.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I was meaning. Yep.
Which I'm not saying Mateer can't run the ball at all, but I would say 200 with Mateer, maybe 40 of those yards. Maybe that's even too much, but Mateer's gonna run the ball. I mean, that's not a question, but it would be nice for Mateer to be like the 4th highest rusher instead of the 1st. You know,
Mateer is definitely going to run the ball. Ain't no doubt in that.
Oh yeah, that's his biggest asset.
Well, I mean, I want him to run, but it's like this. Yeah. You got to know when to run.
I don't want. So I want him to run. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want him. I don't want the whole offense to be around his run game like it was.
Thank you.
Year.
Right.
That's what it was last year.
And what I was going to think of is, like, more than anything, if we really have this offensive line the way they say we have it solidified, even with the, what just happened, the key is being able to mix. I don't want it all. Last year, everybody knew your running game was suspect, but you knew John Mateer was going to take his few. I want him to be able to mix and throw him off, and when he does run, if our running game is running so hard, then when he runs it, it's going to be wide open.
Yeah, because that was the biggest problem last year. Like towards the end of the season, I was calling, like, me and my buddies would watch the game, like just being on Saturdays, and I was just like, QB run play right here. Right when I saw the formation, I know QB run, and I called it 9 times out of 10.
Yeah,
it was so obvious. I mean, when you're in a pistol with an empty backfield, it's obvious.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of times where it was like him, and then they would put X-Rob or Torrey Blaylock kind of like offset in front of him, and that gave it away. I was just gonna say, every time when he ran, I would say about 86% of the time, the running back was offset in front of him. Yeah. And I mean, that's the only play they ever ran out of that. So if we notice that, I mean, surely the defense noticed it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it still worked. I'm not saying like that's a terrible play call. I'm just saying if you force it enough, it becomes whatever.
Yeah.
Are we going?
What do you think, Coach?
No, I mean, I'm sorry. I got people emailing us right now while we're talking, and I'm trying to put them in order so we can ask these questions. But I mean, this is getting. I mean, I like the questions. One of the questions here is, if the season was to start right now, what running back would start right now?
Probably Lloyd Avant or X-Rob. Yeah, X-Rob, and then Lloyd Avant would probably be your 2-back.
Yeah. Because Torrey is still coming back.
Yeah. I don't think Torrey will be ready for week 1 the way they've been talking.
Are there any concerns to you guys, and TP, all you guys chime in? Is there any concerns for you guys that if it wasn't X-Rob, would it concern you?
Not really.
No.
You got Hatton, you got Lloyd Avant, you got Andy Bass. They said has been doing real good.
Dude.
I mean, that's probably the most loaded room we have.
it's
and not a lot of people know.
ATP. Quick question. Hey, what's going on, Coach? This is Dennis Miller. That's a crazy name. Question for TP. What do you think John Mateer's strengths will be this year? They asking the right person. I guess Dennis watches this podcast because he know TP is on John Mateer's ass.
Yeah, I
TP?
keep referring back to what I said back in January.
Uh-huh.
So as hard as I was, everything that I said hard on him was 100% actual fact, undeniable. But what I also said was in January, there is no way we believe the best general manager in college football is Jim Nagy. There's no way with Jim Nagy, with all the connections he's got in football, all the NFL connections he's got, no way he won't put John Mateer in front of who John Mateer needs to be in front of this offseason to get better. So I expect him to get better. That's what I said. And spring game, he had a little hiccups, but there's some other footage of him since the spring game, which is back in April, right?
Yeah.
Since that he's looked better. So he's a work in progress, but he's gotten the training, the proper training to do better. So
Absolutely.
I expect him to do better, and I expect Mateer to be in New York City for the Heisman. That's what I said.
My bad, Dwayne.
That's
My
what I
bad,
said.
Dwayne. I'm sorry about
If you
that.
read my messages, you will see that in my messages, along with all the other truth of hard stuff on him.
Right.
All the other truth of hard stuff on him. I said Nagy's too smart to not let this guy get better, to not put him in front of the right people, and I expect him to play better, and I expect him to be in New York for the Heisman. Those are my comments.
But I don't think that Nagy had anything to do with that. I think that if you are a baller, and if you hear all the chirping, you hear for him to acknowledge that he did not play well at SEC Media Day, and that he, finally somebody came clean to say, you know what, he played hurt. We all knew that shit. At least he came out and said, I played hurt and everything. I just think and everything, man, that he had to get better. And maybe Nagy might have, but if I'm a baller, I'm going to fix the problem myself, because I got to look at dollars and cents. The next level sees my mechanic problems and my errors and things that I've done. I think a lot of it was decision making, because he left that clean pocket plenty of times and ran into trouble. We was doing some X's and O's last week on the video, and clean pocket, you got to learn how to take the 3 and 4 and 5 yard dump downs. You got to take those instead of trying to prolong and get the sexy big play. That's what gets your ass in trouble, trying to find the sexy big play. Now, TP, I will agree with you on one thing, and one thing that you are spot on. When you are the quarterback for Oklahoma, that error, that margin of error is so damn small. You can't go out there and start doing this shit maybe 1 week, but not 3 or 4 or 5 weeks in a row, because now it becomes a problem.
All right.
So I'm just saying maybe Jim Nagy did point him in the right direction, because we did see him working with a lot of quarterback coaches. We saw him working with some people and everything that were away from Oklahoma. So hopefully, man, we get a new and improved person that can make the decisions. I'm not worrying about the throwing. I'm worried about the decision making. Yes, sir.
So to that point, what you're saying.
Okay.
This is a very precise position that you play.
Yes.
And they got people to improve you on every aspect of the position.
Mm-hmm.
So decision making, there's somebody that can help you with that.
Yes.
Your footwork,
Yes.
your mechanics, your footwork. So you're talking the mental side of the game. There's somebody that'll help you with that. The mechanics of throwing the ball and proper footwork, proper hand placement, all of that, all those mechanics, there's somebody out there to help you with that. So when I make the statement that Nagy is too smart to not get him in front of the right people,
Mhm.
everything you think of that will improve John Mateer is included in that statement.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying. So you can't think. Watch this. If they need somebody to help him tie his damn shoes, they got that person for him in the spring. That's
Hey,
all I'm
I'll
trying
take
to
the.
say
Hey,
to
if
you.
you pay me, I'll do that.
That's all I'm trying to say to you. I'm trying to say
I
they
got what you're saying.
they scoured him. They focused on what his faults were, and they got him in front of people to improve that. I just don't believe that Nagy would not, or Venables. I'm going with Nagy and Venables on that, but mostly Nagy, because Nagy is the connected one,
Gotcha.
in my judgment. So there's no way that he's going to come back and be the same player he was last year. Matter of fact, no one should come back and be the same player they were last year. To
I
be
hope
honest,
not. I hope not.
but
Dwayne,
in particular in that spot.
Dwayne, I see that you was wanting to say something, Kyle.
No, I was
Unless you're the defense, I don't want to see nobody not improve. Which I want to see the defense improve too. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying like there should be no regression. I'll take some regression of the defense if there has to be regression.
I just don't see it though.
But I don't see it.
I'm
see
trying
it,
to find it. I'm trying to, Kyle.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it. I really am. I'm looking at.
I'm just saying, if there's any regression, I would maybe take it on the edge without Art Mason, but I don't see it. I really don't. But
I don't even see that because you got Okoye, PJ, Gilmore,
Taylor Wan,
and then that guy from ETSA. He's been tearing it
Nigel
up.
Smith.
ESA, yeah.
Come on, man. You know that's my
Then
boy.
you got Nigel Smith.
Yeah, Nigel's moved down in the
Yeah.
inside.
D-line.
I'm telling you guys, I don't know if y'all noticed, G-Baby with the San Francisco 49ers, that shows what type of technique we are teaching with our D-line.
You saw that sack he made?
Absolutely.
Bulldoze that dude. The highest paid O-line in the NFL.
Well, there was the detractors that said, "Oh, it's a preseason game. It doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
If he can do that in a preseason game, what do you think is going to happen in the game?"
And they said Art Mason's been tearing it up with the Chiefs.
Oh, absolutely. They can't block him.
Hey, I'm glad that everybody that we've all been talking about for the last few months, when I was talking to you guys about James Nestor, I'm glad that young man is out there shining. Like I said, his dad put a lot of work and time into his son to teach him technique.
Yeah.
And then with Kenny Alawalu and everything,
Yeah, Kenny Alawalu. Yeah.
That kid, when I watched his game when he was playing against teams and they would put their hands down in the dirt, he would shift to the other side because they can't move no more. And just to see the way he was playing chess while they playing checkers, these are the guys that we have on the defensive side and everything right now, man. And I don't think people really realize how really deep in the defensive side Oklahoma really is.
Yeah.
There's folks out there, man, who really see it and they're talking about it, but nobody's listening. Nobody's listening.
I don't foresee any problems with the defense. I mean, I just think it'll be a next man up mentality. My only concern is what the offense is going to do. And I know you and Kyle and TP, you're high on Mateer right now, which is warranted. Now, I mean, I just got to get past what I seen last year. And hey, that's my only concern. I want to see what Kevin Wilson has really done for Arbuckle to make his play calling better. I mean, I just want to see some results.
He gave him that leadership guy in the room that were now that title he got to come see him. Right.
I mean, because even like with the quarterback run, okay, that's fine. I can almost, I think I can live with it, but not really because I've seen too much of it last year. I just want to see run. I want to see a balanced offense where you're going to get more run than you do the quarterback run. I mean, it's good and it's appropriate at its time, but it shouldn't be the whole doggone offense. And that's my only thing. I want to see some real production.
Let me ask you guys a question that was that was emailed in. Which position group will determine whether Oklahoma makes the CFP or not? Which position group?
Lineman. Yeah, offensive line.
Offensive line?
If the offensive line is tight and improved, then we're gonna run the football. And if we run the football, everything else will fall into place. Because you
I agree.
will not be able to just sit back and play the pass.
Can I go one further? Can we throw in deception? We already, if you in the pistol with no backs,
Right.
it eliminates the deception. We know that you're gonna either run the quarterback. There's only two things that can happen: run the ball with the quarterback, or you're gonna pass it.
Facts.
That's known. Deception can be. I would love to see them go into a 12 personnel, I formation, do a bootleg to tight end. Something that you would never expect. But when you, like Kyle said, when you have 5 receivers, 5 offensive linemen,
Yeah.
and a quarterback, you only got one damn option. Throwing, well, 2 options. Throwing or the quarterback gonna run. Those are your only 2 options. And I just think Oklahoma is so, they're not one-dimensional, but their play calling and their alignment is one-dimensional, if that makes sense. Their alignment is one-dimensional.
Right. Definitely.
There is no
Can we
decoying.
please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can we please see? Can we please? I'm old school. Can we see everything run out the power eye, please? I know I'm old school. I'm asking a bit much.
No, it's coming. Kevin Wilson is known for that. So that's coming.
It's in there. It's in there, but it won't be all the time. You gotta be okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm good. I just want to see power eye football. I just want to see X Rob putting his helmet in somebody's chest plate. That's all I want to see.
So you all think the offensive line? So that's everybody's question. The offensive line is the group that has to do good for Oklahoma to make it to the CFP.
Well,
So-
both offense and defensive line in my instance.
I got a 1A and a 1B, but they kind of go hand in hand. The
Okay.
offensive line 1A, running backs 1B. They
Respect.
kind of go hand in hand, you know.
Yeah. I even
Okay, I
throw
got
in-
one for you.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
I got one for you. I got a 1C for you, Kyle. What you think? The tight ends?
Yeah. I was just about to say the tight ends thank you for opening this up. I want to commend Witten on how he has developed that room. Because even the kid out of he's out of Oklahoma, even he's doing well. So you got 4 viable tight ends, and we're talking about true tight ends that can actually block in the run game, but also go out in the pass routes. That is so huge. I don't think we understood how of a detriment it was to us last year.
Damn.
Absolutely.
This next question is a good one. Boy, y'all, hey, keep them coming. Keep them coming. Good gracious. Okay. Which returning player has the best chance to become the face of the Sooners for this year, other than John Mateer? TP?
X Rob.
Oh no.
Oh,
Not the face.
no.
Not the
think?
face. No.
You don't think a
I got-
returning player?
I got one
Gilmore.
name that everybody should say. One name. Thank you.
That's it.
Kip Lewis.
Kip.
Oh,
should
well,
be
yeah.
the face. He should be the
I was
face.
thinking of the offense,
of-
but yeah.
Well, I mean, it was a loaded question because how about this? How about this? Let's do one for offense, one for defense. Let's do it like that. That way,
There we go. That's fair.
that way. So TP, I'll start with you. A face of the team for this year, other than the quarterback, offense and defense.
Other than John Mateer.
Yes, sir.
Offensively, other than John Mateer, honestly, I think it's going to be one of the receivers. You know, and unsure which one. Is it going to be the kid from Virginia, or is it going to be the kid from Texas, or is it going to be somebody that was on, Satania's a given, but I think teams will try and take him away this
Okay.
year. So I'm thinking other people will step up and get burnt because they're focusing on he's number one this year.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Centennial's number one this year. So
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, J Mike got
I'm
number
thinking
5.
another receiver will step up. And I'm leaning towards Harris. I'm leaning towards him.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm
That's
with
it.
you, TP, on
Defensively,
that.
100% is Kip. Kip
Yeah.
been that dude since he was a freshman, since he was a 200-pound linebacker at freshman.
Yeah.
You just go back and watch the goal line stand against Texas.
Okay.
See him light as a freshman getting in there making plays.
Gotcha. All right, Dwayne, who's your offensive player and your defensive player?
I'm gonna have to go with TP on that one. I think Harris. I would think Harris. And on defense, I'm gonna have to go say TP is the sure answer, but I think it'd be Guillory because he's been showing up the past couple of years doing what he needs to do on defense.
All right. Kyle?
So offense is kind of tricky because I think it's to be a running back, but for returning player, X-Rob. But for like new breakout player, I think by the week 4, Hatton's gonna be like a household name. And then defense, everybody's saying Kip, so that's the easy answer. I'm gonna go. Well, it's hard to say with cornerbacks because if a cornerback isn't getting mentioned, that means he's doing good.
True.
So it's hard to have like a big name as a cornerback, but I think Cortland Guillory takes a huge step this year.
Okay. Bishop?
All right. I got Noah Best on offense. If he steps in and does what he does, in my eyes, he did all we need to do on offense to keep us moving and go into these playoffs. And on defense, I got Heineke.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna close it out. I'm gonna stick with mine. I've always been a fan and everything, man. I think that the running back group is going to be good, but I'm gonna say Hansen, man, the tight end Hansen, man, from Florida. I think he's going to be a factor on the offensive line, sealing that edge. And on defense, man, I gotta go with the man that's coming back. That's gonna stop everything in the middle. I gotta go with David Stone.
Yeah.
No doubt.
David Stone. I think David Stone
No doubt.
is going to be that leader on defense, man, that we needed, man. But you can pick anybody
Oos.
on defense. I mean, you could have picked Jaden Jackson, you could have picked Powers, but a sleeper that nobody's talking about, Peyton Bowen. Nobody's talking about him. Nobody's talking about. Oh well, Jimmy, my bad, Jimmy. Nobody's talking about
Jimmy.
Peyton Bowen, man.
Yeah, he said.
Peyton Bowen, man. I've seen him in some clips and some practices, man, where he getting somebody's ass when they're not in the right spot. And you need
Facts.
that. You need for somebody to.
And the boogeyman.
We didn't have to think. Oh, hey, we didn't.
The
say that.
boogeyman is up.
We didn't say
Hey.
But that's to credit Oklahoma's depth, man. We got so many guys that when you say one name, you're doing
gotta mention
justice
all
by
of them.
leaving somebody else out, man. And
Yeah, I know.
and
I know.
you're talking about
And
one.
you're not just naming 11 players. You're almost naming 22 because that 2 deep is still.
Hey, remember this name. And Cole Sullivan. Remember that name, man. Cole Sullivan.
He
Cole
is
Sullivan.
legit.
James
He is
Nestor.
straight
Those-
legit
Look, man.
What is he on offense or defense?
defense.
He's the linebacker from Michigan we picked up.
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
another name that we haven't mentioned tonight. Elijah Thomas.
Elijah Thomas. I've been hearing he's been doing pretty good at wide receiver too.
Oh, he's been tearing it up.
Yeah, out of like besides like the normal Trill Harris, like big receivers we have, he's like the one that's next up, it looks like.
Hey, Shorty. Hey, I wholeheartedly agree. Shorty said, I don't care
Hey.
who it is. I know y'all better have it all together. When y'all understand. Hey,
So-
Shorty.
Whoever
ahead.
the
ahead.
matchup I'm looking for that game is whoever's lined up. I don't know if Gentry's gonna be a starter, but whoever lines up against Gentry, that's gonna be the most interesting matchup, I think. Because Gentry is gonna just like Cole Sullivan's gonna want Michigan and Parker Livingstone's gonna want Texas, Gentry's gonna want Oklahoma.
Yeah, he's gonna. I mean, I just
That's gonna be interesting.
it's a thing, man. Gentry has always been that guy, that dog.
Mhm.
He just always been hurt.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, but if he's healthy that game, he's gonna. I mean, we all. I
Well,
think
he's
we
gonna
all
be
know
healthy that
he's gonna
game
be a game
regardless. He's
changer.
gonna. It don't matter if he ain't healthy. He's gonna fight through that game.
Yeah,
That's the one game that you gotta have to kill him to get him off the
but that's
field.
what I'm saying. That match, whoever lines up against him that game, that's gonna be an interesting matchup. I think it'll be. I think him and Trail are probably gonna go at it.
That's gonna. But look, that's gonna be the one game. And Shorty, I'm glad you're in the room, man. 'Cause I want to ask you this. That's gonna be the one game, man. That it's gonna be a very physical game.
Mhm.
That's the one thing that
absolutely.
That's the one thing that we know. It's going to be that Clemson and Georgia 2.0 or whatever you want to call it kind of game, man, where it was like 10-3, 13-6. It's not going to be no 34 and 4. I mean, I just think, man, that there's so much respect on both sides of the football. Kirby respects Venables. Venables respect Kirby, man, because those are the two, to me, the two best defensive minds in the game right now. Am I wrong for saying that?
Nope. You're right.
I mean, maybe I wouldn't even say. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Who?
I was
Say
gonna
it.
mention another. I was gonna say Jim Knowles, but he kind of fell off.
It takes a time for people to get his system, and
Yeah.
and they have to run it right. He got blessed to have fifth-year seniors and everything at
Yeah.
Oklahoma State that ran that defense for him, that got him another paying job somewhere else. Now he didn't take that to Penn State.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They were trash.
Kind of.
Well, but I'm just saying it takes time for you to go to
Yeah.
another place and get the players, and then on top of the players, get them to play the right type of football that you expect. It's hard to do that.
Yeah.
So it's
I
just
mean,
like it's hard to bring the West Coast offense play calling to the SEC, and we're
Yeah.
looking at that's what's happening right now with Alabama. I mean, there's some fans, man, Alabama boy. Look, they ain't gonna say it out in public, but they pissed. They do not like
I
the
don't
way
think
this
anybody
program
cares
is.
for Kalen DeBoer. Like,
They
I think
they don't like the way this program is going from the physical aspect
Yeah.
of it. Alabama never used to get manhandled the way they're getting manhandled by Indiana of all teams.
Listen,
But Indiana did it to a lot of people.
Yeah.
It ain't just Alabama. Go ahead, TB.
I'm not sure who their starting quarterback going to be, but I expect Williams to have a huge year.
I don't
He
know,
wants it.
man.
I'm
For some
expecting.
reason,
I'm expecting it.
man, Williams is always what's the word I'm trying to find? He just sometimes, man, just disappears sometimes.
But I think he's gonna be the guy this year because they don't have. I don't think they have Jeremy Bernard or Isaiah Horton anymore.
What's the quarterback from played high school football in Texas?
A lot of them.
No, I'm sorry, at Alabama.
Oh,
He's competing for the starting job.
Austin Mack.
Yes,
Yeah.
think so.
I don't know what he's been doing this spring. I just know what he did in high school.
Yeah.
Okay. And I expect if he gets the job, I expect big things from him. And I'm expecting big things from Williams. That's
Yeah.
just
I think Keelan Russell fits DeBoer's system better though. So I mean, it's gonna be a matter of. I mean, nobody knows at this point, but
Hey, shorty, y'all might want to put some pads on. Hey, man, my football days over. My football days are gone. I ain't putting no pads on. If if I put a pad on, it's gonna be an ankle brace. That's gonna be the only thing I put on. But I just think it's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be a good game. I just think that people just think that Georgia is just gonna come in there and just run over Oklahoma and win that game. I think it's gonna be a very defensive game. And that's just my take. I mean, and I'm hearing it from people that's down here in Charlotte who are Georgia fans. That's the one game that concerns them. Not scare them, but that's the only game that concerns them. Is that game because they know that Oklahoma's gonna be a physical team.
that's one thing about BV's culture. Like, I mean, I don't remember getting blown out with well, they might be some games we got blown out with Lincoln Riley. But as far as like a healthy team, like a healthy BV team, I know some Texas fan in here's to bring up 49-0. But with like the right when we have all our players healthy, we always have a close game, even if we lose it. It's always by like 10 points or less.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
with a healthy team, like with the
Okay.
right team, you know.
okay. Well, we all know that they always pick Texas to win all these big games. They
Yeah,
always do.
that's
And
that's every year.
I mean,
I can tell you, I can tell you one award they always win.
Off-season champs.
No, the Directors Cup. Oh wow, whoa, what a championship, huh?
you stupid.
But it's a real thing. It's a real thing. The Directors Cup. They always talk about. Well, we won the Directors Cup this year.
What
Well,
is
Look at the
Kyle,
direct.
well, Kyle's right too. They always win the all-season championship. Everybody
Yeah,
always. I don't know how many
They're
times Ocho has picked them to win the championship. I don't know how many times, and every time, man, they
Since
just
05, they never done it. I mean,
Nope.
they always complain about Oklahoma in 2000, but shit, that's only 5 years apart from Texas. I mean,
Yeah, I mean the Director Cup is something where a lot of the school is participation or whatever, and it's like whoever has the best record at the end. Some nonsense. I don't know, but
Do we
Texas
really-
always claims it, so you know.
look, man. I to be honest, this year I don't know what to expect from Texas. To be honest,
me either.
because all I know, man, is that you got a new DC, and don't get me wrong, he's one of the strong-willed, old-fashioned coaches that you're going to find. I just think, man, that Will Muschamp, the way that he likes to coach, and the fragile players that some Texas players are, they're not going to jail. I mean,
I
that's
don't
just
understand the firing behind their DC. Their defense
He
wasn't
wasn't the
the problem
problem.
last year. It was the offense.
but you got to fire somebody instead of saying
And
that
you
the
ain't gonna
head
fire
coach
yourself, I guess. So I mean,
Well, that
that's
was
who
that was the
needed to be
problem.
fired,
That
but-
was the problem, man. Look, you were great between the 20 and the 20.
But once you got that red zone ball,
Once you got that
was
red zone, you nutted up. I don't
like a
know
deer in
why.
the
I don't know
headlights,
how it
bro.
happened, but you couldn't squirt anything.
And I hope
and-
Benji's in here too.
Well, I'm just saying he knows it. If he isn't here, he knows that.
He's gonna deny it, but it's true.
Arrogance.
Look,
Arrogance.
I'm not a Texas fan, man, but at the same point in time, I can sit here and say Texas is great between the 20s and the 20s. When
No,
they get
coach.
inside the
Never
20,
admit that.
when they get inside the 20, the play calling is very subjective. He don't know what to call.
Never admit it, coach. Never admit it. Just say
All
they're
all he
good. They're okay.
calls- But his majority of his play calls are wide receiver screens, either that or having your fastest wide receiver go make a slant route behind the linebacker. I mean, that's really all their offense is.
His play calling is what most play calling is for this era. Put the ball in your playmaker's hands quick
Yeah.
and let him make something happen. Okay. When you condense the field and everybody is tight, there ain't no more spreading out wide no more. Everything is condensed. There is no such thing as put the ball quick in their hands because everybody now is on bump and run because you can't play 10 yards off. So you got to realize bump and run. So that's when double moves come into play. Double moves should be your bread and butter when everybody wants to bump and run.
Mhm.
And that's common sense. If you condense the field down to 20 yards on both sides and everything, I got you. I know what you're going to do. You're going to bump and run. You're not going to let me run free. If you do, you're a dumbass. Because now I can run the slants or the post corner or a dig out. I can do all that. But I mean, that's just my thought. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and,
I'll just
You
say one thing about like biggest game of the year, all that. I think as fans, we think the Georgia game is the biggest game, but I guarantee you, deep down, BV is like circling, like that Texas game is BV's biggest game in his mind. just from all the talk of, oh, he can't beat Texas. Oh, they haven't like.
Okay,
Now BV's not gonna say that, obviously, but
let
that's
me
gonna be BV's biggest game.
let me ask you guys this because it's going to be a touchy question. TP and Dwayne, I hope y'all ready because I already know. Would you rather win against Georgia and lose to Texas or lose to Georgia and beat Texas?
The latter,
The what?
the latter. Beat Texas and lose to Georgia.
Kyle?
Told you, man.
How about beat both of them? How about that? That's
Yeah.
my pick.
I like TP's answer, but if I had to pick one, it would definitely be lose to Georgia, beat Texas. But yeah, beat both of them. Both.
I mean,
Yeah.
Both.
I'm gonna
Like,
always say you can never lose. You should never want to lose to your rivalry.
No.
You should never want to lose to Texas. Losing to Georgia, losing to Georgia is not a bad thing because they're already picked to win the SEC.
I mean, it is a bad thing, but it's not the worst thing.
It's at their stadium. It's at Georgia Stadium. It's at Sanford Stadium. So it's not a neutral field. You're going into a hostile environment and you're losing the game. Now, as long as you don't go in there and get embarrassed,
Yeah. Keep it
if you
close.
go in there and lose a 16-13 or a 16-14 or something crazy like, a one-digit score, I'll take that. I think Texas this year, I think that's somebody called it on a podcast. I think it was Greg McElmore. What's his name? McElroy. He said this year's Red River game is going to be a very physical game because you got Muschamp on one side and you got BB on the other side. It's going to be a very physical game. So that's how I'm looking at it. But I just think, man, that I think Georgia's complete, just like Oklahoma. They both return like 80% on defense. And I think that Oklahoma returns more on offense than Georgia, but it ain't by much.
No.
So, as another question that came in, what team? Oh, let me make sure I get the right question. Hold on, let me go back to it. Bishop said he has phone problems. All right, no problem. Which team? Okay, no, I can't ask that question. Oh, yes, I can. Which team do you think will give Oklahoma the biggest test this year? Everybody gonna say Georgia, but other than Georgia, because everybody gonna say Georgia. What other team can give Oklahoma a big test?
And Texas, or just other than Georgia?
If you look at the game last year, man, Texas didn't really give Oklahoma a big test. Oklahoma just shot themselves in the damn foot.
Yeah, the offense, but
you can't give a good team 3 turnovers.
Nope.
And
who else?
What broke the game open is that punt return.
But who else on the schedule, like besides, I guess, Michigan? But if Michigan gives you a better test than Texas, I mean, that's kind of wild.
I just don't, man. Look, from what I'm hearing from all reports, man, with the quarterback Underwood, I just don't see Michigan.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, who other than those two teams?
You're hearing a lot of bad things about Underwood and his throwing in practice. If you're having problems with your quarterback in preseason, what the hell makes you think he's gonna turn it on in the regular season?
That's a good point.
What receivers they have? I haven't heard anything about like their receivers or anything.
But I'm just saying, TP, if you're hearing bad things, okay, let's just use our quarterback. If you're hearing bad things about Mateer right now in preseason, what makes you think he's gonna turn it on in the regular season? You muted.
As I always say, it's to be determined,
But
So,
what if you're hearing? See, we're not hearing negative. We're hearing good things. But what if you're hearing bad things already about, let's just say, his throwing or his decision making? All these negative things. What makes you feel confident going into a season, thinking that, well, he'll turn it around?
well, that's why these next couple of weeks are important for everybody.
Yeah.
To finish tightening yourself up. to get ready because it's not season time yet. Although we want the season to start tonight, it's still a whole lot of work left. You know, I mean, we crowning our defense, and BV said they good, but they ain't that.
No,
I'm
you never.
paraphrasing.
And look,
I'm paraphrasing.
you never
Yeah.
want to give your team that oh y'all are there. We are the greatest because now there's no more growth. There's no more.
Every time somebody praised David Stone, he was like, "You ain't started the game yet. You ain't started the game yet. What y'all talking about it for?" I'm like, "Golly, bro."
You know, I said about Stone a few weeks ago was I need him to be a Selman. That's what I need him to be. No matter how good you thought he was last year, I need him to be a Selman. And they got statues at the stadium. So I need him to be that.
Do you know what we have not seen from week 4 on to the end of the season? We have not seen Jaden Jackson and David Stone side by side.
Yeah, I know, huh?
We haven't seen that.
So, it's gonna be huge this year.
Think
yeah.
about
Don't
David
you think
Stone
that-
and Jaden Jackson side by side, and now you got Danny Okoye on the outside, or you might got Tyler Wynn on the other side. You don't know what type of disruption that you're gonna have.
I kind of rather having like either or, like David Stone or Jaden Jackson, unless you like in a dire need of like a stop, because that gives you too deep, no drop off at all. Because Jaden Jackson and David Stone are kind of tip for tap. Maybe this year is different, but I'd rather that last year because it gives you more experience on the line.
But Nigel Smith gonna come in, and that's gonna give you an edge.
Yeah, Nigel Smith and Trent.
He's ready to go. And Trent, we haven't even talked about Trent.
Yeah.
But Nigel Smith, y'all notice he hasn't really been on the field that much. You know that he's irking to get on the field. Yes, sir, TP.
The defense might go from 22 starters to 33 starters this year.
Fact.
33 starters.
I don't know, Sooner in Texas. That's the one game, man, that you really don't know.
Yeah, you don't know how the season will play out. We can lose 2 games and still not make it just because everybody's else's schedule.
If Shorty's still in the room, I've been to a Georgia game before. And let me tell you, man, one thing about it, man, it gets rowdy. It gets rowdy and rowdy. You got to take them out of the game early. But then even when you do it early, they're such a good comeback team in the second half.
They're the best comeback team in the country.
You just got to keep your foot on their neck. That's it. There ain't no lead that you can give Georgia to where you can feel comfortable.
Yeah, you got to play 60 minutes.
Georgia is that one team that it don't matter.
Well, it's not like we don't know about that, huh?
Oh,
I've only seen Kirby mess up one time as a coach. Once. And that was in that playoff game against Notre Dame that they lost. You remember that?
Yeah.
Here's the play. Notre Dame in punt formation acts like they're going to go for it. They switch up real quick, act like they're going to go for it. They run people on the field, and Kirby panicked. Now, he didn't need to call timeout because once people come on the field, what the ref do? What does the ref do when you –
Give them enough time to get people on the field.
He gives you enough time to send out what you need to send out.
Yeah.
I forgot about
Kirby
that.
straight panic. Go watch it over again. Kirby
he didn't have to do that.
I'm telling you, he panicked. That's the only time I've ever seen him like get out of being cool and getting it done.
Because if you watch the game, Bishop, TP, I think you're right. If you watch the game, the ref stands over the center.
Yeah, he sure did.
But that's why I said I'm saying Kirby panicked and had to rush. You don't have to rush people out there like that.
You
don't have
used
to do
to.
that.
That
You
was
have-
probably like a force of habit. Yeah.
I'm saying he panicked. Just go back and watch that play again. He panicked. Now I'm saying you got to get your players on the field, but you can see they was jerked. They got jerked and they was panicking. That's all I'm pointing out. And that's the only time I've ever seen him out of character. You know, because Kirby's a big game coach. There ain't no doubt in it.
The
So
only
we
thing
don't
I've
have to
seen
win it
last
to beat
year.
them.
Yeah, last year they had a game. It might have been the same game where Kirby was like, I forgot what it was, but they were saying he needed clapping lessons because he said he was clapping, but he was trying to call a timeout and
Timeout, yeah.
didn't call the timeout and all this. And I was like, bruh, come on, dude. Like, I think it was the same game, or it might have been the Bama game.
Yeah,
Like,
seatbelt.
yeah, he does his tactics.
I agree with that. Teddy does not ever give a defense credit because he knows how it's supposed to be run. So when Teddy give him credit, the defense is doing good. But I think there still needs to be another level that they need to go to. They're not at that elite level yet. That elite level, if you want to say an elite level, what would be if you could go back in time and find an elite level team to, I guess, say that's elite, what would be your definition of an elite defense?
Miami team. I forgot
That
what year
Georgia
it was.
defense, that one where they had they had 3 deep at every position.
I'll say the Selman brothers, even though it's old.
What year? What? I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, go
What
ahead.
year was that with Miami? Their defense, like they had a stat where if the offense wouldn't have scored 1 point, the Miami would have still outscored every team they played.
Oh, that was
I forgot what year that was, but that
was that with Jerome Brown and them.
I'm not sure.
Hold on,
I want to say it was around 2000. No,
it was the year that they won it all with Ken Dorsey, 2000.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why
don't forget about
they had
USC.
42. They had 42 players going to NFL off that team.
Yeah. And don't forget about USC's reign.
It was their offense, though. It was Reggie Bush and Liner and all them guys. They was
Matt
just
Leinart.
Yeah, but you
outscoring
got Clay Matthews that didn't even start. Was
How about this?
Go ahead.
We all can say it. How about that 2000 OU team?
Facts.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
because the offense was manageable, but it wasn't the prettiest.
The defense is
held
what
them out a lot.
Elite defense. Hey guys, put it in the comment. Elite defense. Elite defense. Oh shit.
Okay, hold on.
Question.
What are some characteristics that we can agree upon that would make them elite?
When they suffocate offense,
When you don't allow people to score points.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Torrance Marshall,
Or
Rocky
whenever-
Calmus.
I say whenever your
Hold on.
turnover margin is like +4
Hold
a
on.
game.
Are we going to
It's got to be more than that, though.
Are we going to overlook any of the Clemson defenses that BB had?
No, I was just gonna say I was waiting on.
Isaiah Simmons' year was pretty damn good.
So I'm just saying. So there have been some very elite defenses, but I just think. Let's be honest, guys. Did we ever think that Oklahoma would the Lincoln era and all that, which got everybody with PST? Yeah, I can't even say the
PTSD.
PTSD.
There you go.
My brain hurting.
And Mr. Grinch, the Grinch who stole Christmas,
No, what I'm about to say
who
is this.
stole defense.
I'm gonna say this. I never thought that I would ever see the defense come back to Oklahoma like it has. I thought that it would be an offensive driven. Oklahoma's going to be this offensive juggernaut that it's going to take a lot to get the defense back. I'm just going to be honest. And I think that's why a lot of people still don't think that Oklahoma got a defense. They still think
and I
that
want
this
them
is
to
an
keep.
offensive driven team.
I'm in the planes of we haven't really got to really play anybody, but what we brought back, the 80 players that we brought back, definitely puts us in the conversation. I will say that, but we still got to play our way onto it.
Yeah. Hold on. Jesse, we are depending on Noah Best right now to cover that spot. That's what we're hearing out of camp and everything, man. So it's very unfortunate that young man, that he's out. But like we were saying earlier when we was in the green room, next man up. And it's very unfortunate, man, because we thought that this would be the year that Oklahoma, they returned 81% on the offensive line. That is the highest.
That's the same.
That's highest in the SEC. Go ahead.
So is that the same? Is that the same guy? Is this the same injury that sidelined him last year?
I don't
No,
think so.
remember he had something else.
That was Troy Everett that had but it was the same position.
Yeah, it's the same position, but not the same injury.
The last 3 years, our centers got hurt. So whatever play they running to get our centers hurt, start running that shit.
Yeah. As a third year,
stop running it. Somehow, some way, they keep running the same damn play.
No, I'm probably the only one. I believe this is the fire test for them to see if they really develop like they say they have. If they have, then we should be okay to give him. And I don't know how long he's going to be out. Is he going to be out the entire season?
If it's the ACL.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's going to be out a while.
Yeah, you can't count on him.
We don't hear that.
Say what?
Where did y'all hear that he had an ACL?
Oh, it was said out today.
Yeah, it was just put out.
TP about to go on a rant.
No, I'm just asking who said it.
No, Sooner Scoop put it out.
Okay, Sooner Scoop put it out. Okay. Because if I hear Teddy and Gabe say it, then I'm going with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they in the building.
It had came out probably about 3 o'clock today, 3 or 2 o'clock today.
Now, Sooner Scoop and those guys, they got connections in the building.
Yeah.
But Teddy and Gabe, they work for the university.
They're
associated with the university.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Hold on. Seatbelt said the 85 Bears. The 85 Bears. So you gonna do NFL teams too, Seatbelt?
Oh no, that's cheating.
Because if you're gonna say that, I'm gonna say the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh yeah. Ravens.
The Ravens.
Ray Lewis said you give me 7 points.
Nasty.
You give me 7 points, we'll win the ball game. He said, y'all give me 7 points, we're gonna win the ball game.
Wow.
TP, you muted.
Bears was something else. I know Ray and them was special, but I don't know.
Hey, the coach that coached him said that he felt like the Baltimore Ravens was better than the 85 Bears. This is coming from Mike Singletary, who coached Ray Lewis. Now, of course, you're gonna be humble and say that, but if you had to put the 85 Bears up against Baltimore, that would probably be a 3-0 game. Because they both
one safety and one field goal. That's it.
Well, here's the thing.
Wow.
This is what's different. We all see now that as we get older, what this generation has that we didn't have that would make this generation better than us. I would say that the equipment, the things they have, nutrition and things like that, I would think, because there wasn't no guys back in the 85 season worrying about nutrition, worrying about speed. They weren't about hurting you and killing you. They didn't care about nutrition and what my 40 time was and analytics and all that. They didn't care about that shit. They was like, seek and destroy, see football, get football.
Yeah.
So that's why I would say that the Baltimore Ravens, man, because you had Ed Reed,
Ray Lewis,
Terrell Suggs, and then what's the dude from Oregon, the big guy in the middle, the Samoan guy? Oh God, what's his name? Oh
I know they had Saragusa. Tony Saragusa was one.
Dude,
And
that
I forgot the other guy.
That team, but just
Was it Richard Seymour?
But just Terrell Suggs though, and
No.
Ray Lewis, and I mean, they just had weapons. And man, and Ed Reed was one of the smartest D-backs to ever live, man. To be honest.
Oh yeah.
Film junkie. He's a film junkie.
So I mean, somebody said the 2011 defense for the Alabama.
Okay.
I mean, you know, Georgia a few years ago. I mean, look, we can sit here and go back and forth. Yeah,
I
Ray
said,
Lewis,
yeah, that's who I had said. Georgia a few years ago, where
80,
they
80
went 3 deep on every position.
85 Oklahoma Sooners.
Ooh,
don't know,
that year was filthy. That was filthy.
But anyway,
Go
I
ahead.
just think, man, that Oklahoma, man, I think we're in the right situation this year. I think a lot of people are overlooking us, and that's a good thing because that's when Oklahoma shines, when people overlook you. I think that first game is going to be a game that we need to go in there and assert our dominance on running the football. We should run the ball against UTEP with no problem.
We got to. We need to establish that that's our game plan moving forward. There is no ifs. So
if you could put a game like to compare to, remember when Tennessee played Kent State and they just kept scoring and scoring and scoring and scoring and they didn't give any points away, and then Josh Heupel, like, it was 50-0 and he was still like onside kicking it to get the ball back. Like, it needs to be something like that. Like,
Yeah,
I take it.
Point.
I'm good
So
with
we're
it.
going to kick a team when it's down.
Phone
If you
booth
want to make a
mentality. Phone booth mentality. I ain't let nobody, because guarantee you, when we don't have that second bye, y'all gonna be thankful that they set it up. So I hear what you're saying, but is a lot of people's like, oh well, yeah, but if you don't have that second bye and we play our first 4 and we have our first bye, and then we got to go 8 games in the SEC.
Ooh, yeah, you're right.
And then we don't have no cupcakes during that time.
I think next year they set it up to where we play week 0, huh?
Yeah.
Or is that,
yeah, we do.
So
Only thing, only 50-0. Only score I want to see. We put that on is that team across the Red River. That's the only team I want to see us put that against. That's the only thing. And you know who you are, Texas people.
And Michigan, y'all said y'all gonna run over 400 yards on our defense. We'll see you in week 2. We'll see you in week 2. Oh, you have no idea. They've been running.
You gotta go.
They forgot they ain't got Justice Haynes anymore.
You gotta go read some of those blogs, man.
Yeah, you gotta read the blogs, bro. They are thinking we soft.
Justice Haynes was the only one that could do anything last year.
It's all
They were
right.
talking about us like that last year. They were gonna run the ball on us and all this, that, and the third. Okay.
Well, here's
I'm
the thing.
good with it. I love when people talk like that, because you know me. What's my favorite saying? Documentation beat conversation. I ain't got to talk about it.
Well,
I'd have believed it a little bit more if they didn't put a halfback at safety, and then the safety they put there left the team.
Look, guys, when you start looking at go ahead, TP. I'm sorry, but
I was going to ask, y'all talking about blogs of Michigan people? What they talking about? You talking about?
They're talking about we're soft,
like they're fans.
Look,
yeah.
Here's the one thing, man, that you don't want
to Michigan think. Honestly, I'm just different. I'm really different because I really don't give a damn about what anybody else say or think. I think I said that last year. I really don't give a damn about what any other fan base thinks. I really don't. I don't even pay attention to them. To be honest with you.
Benji, did you see the run? He had one run for 80 yards. What are you talking about?
The one busted play we had all game. He ran it for 80 yards.
Okay. Hey, you're right. He
What
didn't
did
have
he
one.
finish with?
He didn't have 130, but he had a long run and everything.
Yeah.
I can go check and see what he ran, but
Yeah,
he
yeah,
had an
what did he finish
80-yard
with?
run on run.
First play
And what
from
else?
the third quarter.
Yeah.
What he finished
But I mean,
with? What was
Benji
his
funny
final
as hell.
stats?
Benji funny as hell, man. Benji, you funny as hell,
I'll pull
boy.
it up.
Anybody want to pull it up?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Hold up.
Yeah, he forgot
No,
the
but
he.
TP, you don't understand. The
You're right. I don't understand.
I,
Why you give
but
a
okay,
about
hold
what
now.
anybody
Let
else
me
thinks?
hold on. Let me talk. Don't start. Don't start with me now. I'm in that mode.
Oh, hey, y'all done got TP
Yeah,
started.
no. Hey,
Y'all got
I
TP
love my
started.
TP, but
Well, go
all
ahead,
I'm
continue.
saying
sorry, I
is
interrupted you.
that
Continue.
I know he doesn't care what other people say. It's not that. Is that for them to even think or even to formulate and speak that they gonna just put belt to ass to us Sooners and that they're gonna run for over 400 yards in rushing is what they've been saying, and that they're saying we are soft.
I blame you
All
for
right.
listening to him. I blame you, Bishop, for listening to him.
So
I blame
Justin
you.
Haynes, that broken play was a 75-yard touchdown.
I'll be
He
there,
made-
Huckleberry.
He did 125 yards total. Without that, which I mean you have to count it, but without that big play, he only ran 50 yards.
There you go.
How many carries?
19.
So he had 19 carries, 125 yards rushing. That's
With
a good game.
Yeah, but
That's a
I'm
good
saying
game.
like
And a
I'm saying
touchdown. That's a good game.
yeah, that's a good game. I'm just saying without that break, that busted play, he got 50 yards. So
No,
I mean,
that's it's a part of the game. I give
Yeah,
him his
it
80
is.
or 75.
So
And-
whatever it is.
so he
So-
ran
Good game.
2.3 yards, 2.1 yards, and everything for the whole game besides that big run. Okay, cool.
and the second back ran 9 carries, 28 yards.
Yeah. Okay.
We were
So-
cooking that game.
And they don't have Justin Haynes this year either. So I don't know who their back is.
I think they got somebody to replace him, but
Oh my goodness! Oh my
Oh, who
goodness!
is this?
Oh my
Well,
God!
well.
Clean shaved and got the glasses on and got the OU shirt on. Damn, he came prepared.
I'm getting old, fellas.
Welcome to the show, Mr. Ryman Lemon. What's going on, Lemon?
Yes, sir.
How you boys been?
Hey
right,
man, hey,
Well, no,
Itching.
hey, itching and ready for this damn season to start.
Amen.
So now we get to ask you, since you in the building now. No, I ain't gonna ask that question. I'm gonna ask the one question that I asked last week, since you wasn't here. If you could take one player from any past OU team to put on this year's team, who would it be? Any person from any OU era to put on this team for this year, who would it be?
I'm sorry, Coach. I don't recall you asking us that.
Yeah, I did.
I remember that question.
I remember that question, but
TP, you can answer it too if you want to. My bad.
Creed. I'm not even going to go back that far.
Who?
I want Creed. Creed.
Oh,
Humphrey.
that's a
thank
good
you. Yes.
pick. That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Yeah, that was
That's a good
Bishop's
pick.
answer.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, TP, who's yours?
Give me Kyler Murray. Give
Oh,
me
nice.
Kyler
That'd be a
Murray.
cheat code.
Nah,
man.
that's nice. That's nice.
That'd be a cheat code. That'd be a cheat code. So, because, dude, everybody talk about what Baker did. Everybody talks about what Baker did, and what Baker did is special. But Kyler took it to another level that following year. You couldn't catch him, and he threw the ball just as good as Baker. So, I guess that's a good pick, man. But you put him back there, man. It's you put any quarterback back there, you know, of those eras and everything, man. Baker, Kyler, I mean, hate to say it, Caleb Williams. You put him back there, you get magical.
Bro, Caleb. Oh yeah. Caleb Williams would have been a dog.
But I don't think we need. How can I put this? If we could just get the play calling under control,
Yeah.
I think this.
We don't need a star quarterback.
No, I love what Cam Newton says this. We don't need a game changer. We need a game manager. That's what we need. We don't need no Belldozer. Hell no damn Belldozer back there. Damn him. Get the hell out of here, Benji. You need someone to go in there. If we need, okay. Let me say this. Let me ask you guys this, and you guys can answer the question. Would you rather have Sam Bradford back there, or would you rather have Kyler back there?
Kyler, no question.
Kyler.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Why?
Because
the
he
way
can
the
get
game's
out the
evolved.
pocket and take off.
Yeah.
The way
But-
the game is played nowadays, Sam would be a sitting duck versus Kyler. He adds a dimension to your offense to where you gotta play all 11.
Now,
Wait a minute, coach. Wait a minute, coach.
Go ahead.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Now, if you saying we bring in Sam back
Uh,
in that offense, that offensive line, and that running attack that Sam had to go along with the throwing, that's a little different. But if we just plug in Sam in or plug in Kyler in, what we got now, I'm
Yep.
gonna take Kyler.
okay. This is the Lemon. Who would you pick?
No, it's exactly what TP just said. Kyler, because he has the mobility.
Okay.
If until we have our offensive line prove that they are back and in form, you got to have the mobility.
Okay. This is why I say that's wrong.
Okay.
Is because that's the one thing that we're trying to prevent our quarterback from doing right now. Because we're not in the Big 12 no more. You can run around the Big
That
12
makes
all you
sense.
want to. You can't run around in the SEC because one hit and you're done. Then what you gonna do? So you don't want your quarterback to be running for his life because the offensive line can't block. You want a quarterback and everything that can read the defense and everything and get the ball out of his hand real quick. So go ahead, TP. Go ahead.
Yeah, I like that thought process. However, if your offensive line is weak and you got Sam Bradford back there, you ain't gonna have him back there long.
But Sam Bradford with Kevin Wilson, that you not have to worry about, because think about how many times he had the ball in his hand for a long period of time. He was always out quick.
The offensive
No.
line was better.
Yes,
That's
it was
why
better.
I said,
It was.
that's why I said if you bring Sam and his offensive line and his backs, that's something different. But if you bring in Sam today to that offensive line that is unproven as of today, okay, and you'd be better off with Kyler because Kyler can get away from the rush that's going to be constantly in his face, which was constantly in Mateer's face last year.
But I think this is what Coach's point is, though, is if Kevin brings back his running game and his rhythm game and complements Ben Arbuckle's passing game, then you don't
We don't-
need the high
We don't.
mobility.
We don't need the quarterback to run around.
And actually getting the ball out on time, so you're not worried about whether you're going to play where the guy or I'm not going to finish that statement. You know what I'm
I
going
got
to
you
say.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm following.
Well, I just think this. I think Sam Bradford would be a better idea.
But you just said a
because
few seconds.
go ahead. Yes, sir.
Are we breaking up or is it me? Are we breaking up or is it me? We
I think
good?
it's
Everybody
you.
good?
I think it's you.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
It's me. Okay. Well, Ryman, what you just said a few seconds ago that about the offensive line and Kyler, with the offensive line not being proven as of yet. Now we all expect that offensive line to be way better than last year, but to be determined. But working off of last year's offensive line, that's what I'm basing my statement on.
True.
you need a
That's why
guy
I
that
said
can-
proof is in the play.
Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I think Kyler does give you an extra gear to where now defenses have to understand I can't blitz this guy. I can't blitz him. Because if he gets by us, it's gone. because if the NFL guys can't catch him, you're at the mercy in college. But I would love to have seen anybody. And that answer to you, who was that asked that question? Who was the quarterback before Baker? It was Trevor Knight. Trevor Knight was the quarterback before Baker, and I wouldn't want him back there because he's just going to run the ball. I think that one game he had against Alabama was a magical game.
Yeah, that was ironic. He was
just on. He was on one, as my daughter called it. He was on one. So you can't go wrong with either Bradford or Kyler, but Kyler just brings an extra gear to where the play calling would compliment him because you will have more time, because what was Kyler's weapon? Getting outside. If he got outside, you're at his mercy, because if you blitz him, he'll throw over your head. If you don't, he'll run. So I mean, damn, that's a good question though. Creed though, I would take Creed Humphrey because Creed could read a defense, and he would also be a general on the offensive line.
That's what I want.
What they're going to do, and that's one thing that we don't have. We don't have an offensive coordinator.
We got a center,
huh? I know.
We ain't even got a.
Why you think I picked him?
We got to get a center to put everybody in check and let them know where they're supposed to go. So now here's the dilemma: if we do bring Noah Best in to take that spot, or we move somebody else to that spot, do we fall off any?
I think if we move Noah Best to center, I think we fall off a little bit. I think it would be better to move somebody experienced to center, because center is like a whole different position than right guard and left tackle and all that. You need somebody experienced that has at least a year in the system.
Do you think Nita can eventually get it? Or I'm a little iffy because I'm a little I don't have the actual scrimmage, and I don't know how bad our defense sounds like. They were just on one that day, and it didn't matter who you put in front of them. So is Nita, you think, viable backup to him?
I'm not sure.
That's
a hard question.
That's why I thought
Jimmy saying Nita will be the center. Because do you really? I think that Noah Best does better as a right guard or left guard.
I just want to say,
I thought Best's natural position was a center, though.
He played center, but they were practicing at guard.
Let me see.
But it seems like we got more guards.
Yeah.
I
think putting a freshman at center when he was not planning on playing center all off season I don't think that's the best move.
I hope we get it together because the season's getting ready to start.
Well, I mean,
I think they'll figure it out. Don't get me wrong, but
you know why I think it's gonna work? Because the one thing that I love about this offense that they're not gonna do no more. We're not gonna be trying to run between the damn center's ass, the A and B gap. I'm hoping and everything, man, that we be trying to do some zone runs, some zone reads and everything.
Yeah,
definitely.
You got two extra blockers this year than you had.
I'm hoping. Thank you. So I'm hoping we do a lot of zone reads and everything, man. Because if you try to run in the A and B gap, and you just killing yourself because you want to get outside.
Put a 12 personnel.
That's the one thing that we haven't seen yet. See, we saw it last year with, and not to get, he wasn't a real center. So you really can't get mad that, I don't know. It's just my little thing, man. Like I said, I don't want to talk about it and everything, man, because we're finally getting some centers and everything that love to block.
Yeah.
And hopefully we do that, Benji. I would love to see that. Go back to old school. Sweep to the left, sweep to the right.
I can't wait till I see a 6'5" tight end hit the seam route. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
I'm not gonna lie. If Mateer overthrows that target, golly.
I want to see. I
Man,
want to see a
don't say that.
for Rocky
Don't say that.
Bear, 'cause I think the interview is going to be hilarious.
I don't think you can overthrow 6'8".
Man, I don't know. But if he does,
Man, something
I don't
wrong with
think he
that if
will.
you
I'm
do
just
that.
saying.
That's crazy.
All right, all right. Well, I know some of us are not prepared. I know Kyle, he's been itching to
Oh,
get
I
this
already
out.
know where this
He's
going.
been itching and itching. So we decided and everything, man, that we're going to join the group and everything and have our own little CFP prediction on who we feel is going to make it to the final 12 teams to be in the CFP for 2026 season. Kyle, I know that you've been begging and itching. We'll let you go first. I know that all the other guys are not prepared. I have mine, and we'll just play off that, and then we'll just ask the guys who they feel. They can write down some names or if they some teams that they might feel might be there. So Kyle, we'll let you start it off. Who do you
All right.
have? Who do you have? Who are your four champs? Four power four champs.
So I got. How I did this. All right, so I got Georgia winning the SEC.
Okay.
I got Miami winning the ACC.
Okay. So far, me and
I
you on the same
got-
page. So far, me and you on the same page.
Let's see where I got BYU winning the Big 12,
Yeah, that's where we were different.
and then I got Oregon winning the Big 10.
3 out of 4 ain't bad.
Mm.
Okay.
So how my bracket played out when I made it. So the first round is going to be Ohio State, Texas.
Mm.
I'm gonna save that for last. So I got Ohio State, Texas. Then I got Oklahoma playing Texas Tech. Then I have Indiana playing Alabama, and then I guess you could say the last one, which is gonna reveal my G5 team. I have Notre Dame playing Boise State.
Hold on. Go back over that again. You got Oregon. I mean, you got Ohio State playing Texas.
Texas. This is first round. Yeah.
First
Ohio
round,
State
okay.
playing
Okay.
Texas. Notre Dame playing Boise State.
Okay.
Oklahoma playing Texas Tech. And Indiana playing Alabama.
Okay.
So the reason why I have Notre Dame so high up, just because that rule they have where 12, if they make it number 12, they're gonna get a bid. I think they'll just put them, and then with their schedule, I think their only loss is Miami. Really, I think BYU gives them a really close game, but I don't trust the committee to value that at all just because it was a close game. I think they just treat it like it was just a regular win.
Okay.
And I think that'll put them at the number 5 spot.
Okay.
Just because they're gonna have one loss. So I have Texas beating Ohio State.
Ooh. Ooh. What?
I mean, as much as I say it, but
Man,
I
look.
have them beating Ohio State.
Wow. Okay.
I think Ohio State beats in the first, like the regular season game, but I think Sark gets his get back in the playoffs. And now
Okay.
let me put for the record, I did not nitpick the games. Like I pretty much put like where the rankings I think they would be, like 1 through 12, and it pretty much generated the bracket for me. So it just how this played out just kind of got weird. But yeah, so I got Texas beating Ohio State. I got Notre Dame beating Boise State, obviously. I have Oklahoma beating Texas Tech, and then I have Indiana beating Bama again.
Okay.
So then we move on to the quarterfinals where I have Georgia playing Texas, BYU playing Notre Dame, another rematch, Oregon playing Oklahoma, and Miami playing Indiana. So and then a natty rematch. I just realized that. So I have Georgia beating Texas. Same song and dance. I think Kirby knows how to outcoach Sark by now. Notre Dame beating BYU. I have Oklahoma beating Oregon just because, I mean, I'm a homer. So I'm not going to put Oregon beating Oklahoma. There ain't no way in hell.
Okay.
and then I have Miami beating Indiana.
Okay.
So I know that Miami Indiana game is gonna be a toss up. People are gonna disagree with that if they haven't disagreed with my bracket already. But so the semifinals, I have Georgia, Notre Dame, and then Oklahoma, Miami. I have Notre Dame beating Georgia, and then I have Oklahoma beating Miami. So it brings Notre Dame, Oklahoma, and a natty, and I have Oklahoma winning.
Okay. Damn. Well, you shook it up a little bit for me. I'm shocked that you did
Dang.
all that and everything. So
And I'm like, I'll approve that message.
Yeah. I definitely was for no you in the natty. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
No lies detected.
It just I found it so it was weird. Like the way when I was making this, I did like I forgot what CFB Labs I did it off of, and I pretty much picked my 1 through 12, and it pretty much generated the bracket for me.
Gotcha.
And I didn't see the bracket until I finished the whole thing. Like it was just pretty much giving me the matchups, and then at the end of it all, it made the bracket, and I was like, "Oh, that's some interesting games." There's a lot of rematches in there.
Yeah. And you got Indiana beating Alabama. Woo-wee.
Yeah, I think Josh Hoover's gonna be all right. I don't see Bama getting it together this year. I see him doing obviously
hear
good
you.
enough to make the playoffs, but I don't know, bro. DeBoer hasn't really impressed me that much.
When you think Indiana didn't, you think they recouped enough to be back in the running again?
I think they make the playoffs again, and I
Okay.
think Cignetti. That's why I had Miami beating Indiana, because I
Yeah.
think the Indiana Bama game, it's going to be a Cignetti coach versus DeBoer coach. I think Cignetti outcoaches DeBoer.
I
Because
hear you.
I think the talent's going to be about the same. Now
Gotcha.
with Miami and Indiana, I think Miami just out talents Indiana.
Gotcha. And it's a rematch.
Yeah.
So that they would want some get back. I hear you. Okay.
damn. I'm scared to say mine now. God dog.
Yeah, dude, I was cooking that up for a while, bro. I've been seeing all them other playoff predictions. I was like, I gotta get mine in.
All right. Here we go. All right, for my first round. God damn it. Well, this is gonna be hard. I got Oregon versus Texas.
Ooh.
I have Notre Dame versus Boise State. Got Indiana versus Alabama. I got BYU versus LSU. I got Ole Miss versus Oklahoma. And I got Texas Tech. Oh my God. I had to put I just put down a group of 5. I don't know who that's gonna be. I just put down
I
a group
thought you
of 5.
already said Boise State.
Well, Boise, is that gonna be the only one? Because I'm pretty sure they will get 2 in there like they did last year.
Well, if they do, they're gonna go
I
ballistic.
don't think because you have
JMU, and who else was in there last year? JMU and
Tulane, but
Yeah,
that was
but that
only
was due to Duke.
Duke.
that
Yeah,
whole-
that was only because ACC wasn't in there.
Yeah.
all right. Well, I gotta put an ACC team in there. I don't know who in the hell I'm gonna think gonna be ACC. I mean,
You don't think Miami's not making the playoffs?
Miami's gonna win it. They're in the quarterfinals already.
Well, then that would be a champion, huh?
Yeah, but the champion is already going to the quarterfinals, right? So they're not gonna play in the first round. They're in the
Yeah,
quarterfinals.
but then you
Yeah,
wouldn't
they
have
get a
two
bye,
G5
right?
teams.
Yeah, they get a
Like
bye.
But then you wouldn't have 2 G5 teams then.
you only have one.
I don't even know who else. I won't say Clemson, but I don't think so, man. I don't believe in Dabo to save my fucking life, man.
Yeah,
I don't believe in Florida State. I mean, I don't know, man. Y'all give me a team for that one. What?
Coach said he
Put SMU in there.
They
Fuck
couldn't
it.
beat him.
Yeah, I'll go SMU.
Okay, I'll do SMU. Okay. So, we got Oregon against Texas, Notre Dame against Boise State, Indiana versus Alabama, BYU versus LSU, Ole Miss, and SMU, and then Oklahoma. I'm gonna move it down then since I did that. Ole Miss, SMU, Oklahoma, and Texas Tech. Because I moved it down. All right. So
All right.
everybody got it so far?
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on. Somebody said there are no expectations in Clemson. Miami has a lot of expectations. I think Clemson comes through.
Man,
I don't know about that,
I think
Benji. I'm
Clemson
sorry.
gets buried in Death Valley week 1, bro.
Dude, if they get buried in week 1, Dabo
Week
gone.
one.
He's done.
Dabo
He's
gone.
done. He's done.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Dabo
say
gone.
he's oopso if that's the
Who's
case.
it? Who was their first game?
LSU.
LSU. And
Yeah.
ooh.
In Death Valley. First Lane
Which
Kiffin
Death Valley?
game. Well,
Both of them
the
play
real
Death
Death
Valley.
Valley. The real
Yeah.
Death Valley.
Kyle, you messed my thing up.
Sorry, bro.
You messed my thing
Coach,
up.
you got to go back to the drawing board, Coach.
Yeah, back to the drawing board, man, because I just wrote mine down and I didn't have the bracket. So I'm just gonna do it like this. Okay. Out of the Texas, Oregon, I got Oregon winning. All right.
Okay.
Out of the Notre Dame and Boise, I got Notre Dame winning. All right. Out of Indiana and Alabama, I got Indiana winning. I got Indiana winning. Out of BYU and LSU, I got LSU winning. Out of Ole Miss and SMU, I got SMU winning.
Mm.
Out of Oklahoma and Texas Tech, I got Oklahoma winning.
All right.
All right, so and, here come the crazy part right here. Oh shit! Oh my god! And see, look, I messed up because my 4 teams are Miami, Georgia, Ohio State. Hold on, I only got 3. So who my other 4th one? Miami, Georgia, Oregon. Fuck this list. I'll do mine later. I ain't doing that shit.
You forgot. So you forgot a Big 12 team.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Did we though? Did he though?
I don't think a Big 12 team is gonna have a dude. I mean, I put Texas Tech in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be a conference champion then.
I just don't think I'm not that confident in the Big 12, dog. I'm gonna be honest, but they're gonna put one in there.
That's why I only got the only ACC team I have is Miami. I think Big 12 does better than my ACC, to be
Y'all can
honest.
hear this shit. I might do mine with over. Kyle done messed me up.
Dude,
shit.
go on cfblabs.com and there's a playoff simulator. You just list the teams.
Yeah, I had Texas Tech, but I don't believe in them.
You had them in the first round.
I don't believe in them, man. I'm being honest. Benji,
I believe in BYU before Texas Tech.
Benji, I'm gonna make you a prediction, Benji. I'm gonna make you a prediction. And this is keeping it real. If y'all don't, okay, you gotta have a bet or something. Cause Benji, I gotta shut his ass up about this Texas shit, winning it all.
Well, if
Oh,
Texas
man,
don't
is he-
make the
it-
semis,
Is he gonna even pay out, Coach? That's the real question.
oh no, we ain't gonna bet no money. No, we ain't gonna do that.
No,
We ain't
I'm
gonna
saying if whatever you agree to, is it gonna pay out?
I think
Look at
Benji
Benji
would.
laughing. He laughing. I'm just gonna say, Benji, I don't think you guys are gonna make it to the playoff. I don't think y'all gonna make it. That's just my thought. That's just my thought. I mean, it's
he said it's championship or bust. Shit, well they
y'all
busted.
y'all been
Yeah, they
busting.
busted.
Because y'all, to me, y'all had a better team last year. To me,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
We're
got to
about
get
to
off
find
that.
out.
don't put all your cookies
got-
on Cam Coleman. Don't put all your cookies in him.
Which they have Hollywood Smothers. I think he'll be all right, but I don't think they'd be as good as.
Okay,
And they got Rolique Brown, don't they?
Yes. When we get off this podcast, y'all stay on. I'm gonna tell you the real reason why Smothers left.
Say, Coach,
Yes, sir.
they still got their 0-3 record against Georgia, so I mean that's out the window.
But they don't play Georgia this year, though.
No,
No, they
that's what
don't.
I'm saying. They got to get past Georgia. They ain't gonna be able to do that, even if they're not playing.
They better be on the lookout for Mississippi State. That's one you got to worry about. But I mean, we'll figure that out later. I'm sorry, guys. I have my list. I have my
I'm
list.
gonna kick Benji while he's down. So with my playoff simulator thing, it like auto generated the scores. On the Georgia Texas game, they have them winning 40-7. I didn't even put that in there. They just have them winning like that.
Damn.
Yeah. So I was like, golly.
Hold on. Somebody says, Benji, you know who we don't gotta worry about. I'll give y'all credit. I gave y'all credit before. I'll give y'all credit. Y'all just exaggerate too much shit.
I give Texas credit. I mean, I have them beating Ohio State, bro. Like,
we gave y'all credit earlier when we said that y'all defensive coordinator wasn't the problem last year.
Absolutely not.
We gave y'all credit.
Never.
He was not the problem. He was the fall guy. Because y'all OC,
absolutely not.
Y'all OC can't call winning plays inside the damn 20-yard line.
Which OC, the name or Sark?
I'm gonna say it. You can say it. I can't say it because I don't want Benji to get mad at me. But the OC can't call plays inside the 20-yard line against Oklahoma or anybody. So that's what I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. So
I'll just Benji. I got Texas beating Ohio State just because I don't like Ryan Day. So thank you.
Absolutely not. Hey, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Coach. Never give Texas. Never give the Chokhorns credit. Never.
It ain't the players that I don't like. The players ain't the problem. It's the arrogance that goes along with the program. Is that just because you Texas don't mean that you're going to be good in everything. This ain't swimming.
I will say this: if Texas doesn't win the Natty this year, I think Sark's on a time watch. Like, his time is coming, because the way he was talking this offseason.
Oh man!
But Sooner for Life, you can't run from competition. Texas would have made the playoffs if they didn't play.
They wouldn't have. They lost to Florida, bro. Like, I hate when people say that.
They would have gotten the playoffs if they wouldn't have lost to Ohio State. That one loss against Florida State really hurt them. I mean, Florida hurt them. But
that's what I'm saying.
But
like,
the double
if
overtime.
They would have beat Florida. If they would have beat Florida, they would have made the playoffs.
What also hurt them too is this: you can't go into 2 overtimes against the 2 worst teams in the SEC.
That too. Mississippi State gave them that game.
Yeah, come on now. Come on now. Tell the truth. That's
Kentucky
facts.
is in double overtime, ran the ball down to the 3-yard line, and the dumbass OC tried 4 times up the middle to run on them.
Seth McGowan put BTA on Texas. I don't care what anybody says.
That's all we're saying, Benji. We're not saying that you guys are terrible. I'm just saying your coach and everything and your fans and everybody put y'all in an unwinnable situation. Yeah.
That's just like Arch, bro. Like, Arch, he's a good quarterback, but just the hype he brought with him, which was warranted with his last name, but it's like, that's like a how do you play to that standard?
You can't play to that standard. You play to a name.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he was losing before he even stepped foot on the field.
We're going to see this year.
Waiting to hear TT say.
Oh, is he in here?
Yeah, he's probably
he's still there.
He's probably shaking his head at all of us right now.
Oh,
either that or he's been ranting for the last 30 minutes on mute.
I'm here. Y'all wasting your time talking about other teams. I ain't even paying attention to it, to be honest with you. I don't give a fuck about any of them other teams. I gotta be honest with you.
But I gotta ask ATP, I gotta ask this one question. What was that saying? What was that saying you were talking about the man? What was it again?
Oh,
Damn, I forgot.
my
Daddy a
man being a
bum. His
bum.
daddy a bum.
Yeah, his granddaddy was a bum. His uncles was bum. He a bum. Now, to that point, he actually played better in the second half of the year. You look at him. He's still a bum, but he played better in the second half of the year.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? He looked good against San Jose State, and all them other teams like that.
He didn't
Look
look good
real
against
shit.
San Jose State. I'll tell you
Hey.
that.
But if you compare him to what they expect from him, he does
Hey,
not
Benji.
reach what they expect from him.
No,
real
he
talk.
won't ever do that though.
Real talk. Let's get it out in the open. Real talk. The reason why Texas get a lot of this hate is that you guys on this comment right here. Does BV have as much pressure to make the CFP and win a game with the roster, or does he get another break? This is the thing. The last 3 years, what have we heard? Oklahoma's gonna go 6-7. They're gonna fire BV. They're this and this and this and this. So there is no expectation. They excel higher than the expectation. They're supposed to go 6-7 last year. They went 10-3 and made the CFP. Texas is the only one that every single year they're going to win the national championship. And what happens? They don't do shit, and they are the ones that get a break. They are the ones that get a bye.
Their defense wasn't that great. They fired their DC, so they're making the right changes. No, they not, because their defense was the one keeping them in games.
You're bringing back almost the same defensive players as you had last year. What has changed? Oh, y'all brought in Muschamp. The defense is going to be outstanding. The defense was good last year. Defense was top 5 last year. So
isn't he the same coach they ran out because he was the head coach?
What I mean that you guys get a bye, you get one every year. The only reason why we didn't get in, we played Ohio State. That's an excuse.
But they ain't gonna want to talk about that Florida game.
Yes. Oklahoma got to play Georgia. You don't hear us saying, well, if we don't win it because Georgia. No, BV wants to play the competition. You can't run from it. That's all that we're saying. You're gonna have to play competition anyway, regardless.
Does Texas play Georgia this year?
No.
Does Texas play Alabama this year?
No.
Does Texas play LSU on an established like solid year, or are they rebuilding? Okay, so and Ole Miss has lost their head coach, right?
Yes.
If Texas doesn't run the table, they need to fire Sark.
They're not going to do that.
They're not going to fire Sark.
You want to talk about cupcake in schedules inside of the SEC?
Nobody from the Texas side ever wants to hear that the first 3 or 4 years in the SEC they got a cupcake schedule. They don't want to hear that.
Not compared to this year. This year they have nobody of significance.
No.
This is the first year they have, besides Georgia, they've been playing. This is the first year they have actually like 3 or 4 teams that are in the top half of the SEC.
2 of them
when we both came into the SEC, who ended up having the hardest schedule? Oklahoma.
We still got the hardest schedule. We got the number 2 toughest schedule.
We still have the hardest schedule. Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's 2 years in a row we come in with the hardest schedule. We're the ones that have to fight.
Schedule. Still.
Yes, they got fired in the middle of the season. We can't help that you get fired in the middle of the season. They didn't get fired in the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, I get what you're trying to say.
We played Auburn before
he got fired.
Freeze got fired.
Yes. All we're saying is we played Ohio State too. They beat us in Norman. We beat them in their place. So, but you never hear us say the reason why. And we made the CFP even when they did beat us. And then when we beat them.
To Florida.
So, hey, man. It is what it is. But like I said, you guys are going to always find an excuse of why something happened that y'all didn't get there or whatever. And it's fine. If that's the way y'all want to do it, it's cool. It's cool. We don't make excuses. We just say that we didn't play good. We didn't get there. That's it. So anyway, I'm about to get off here, man. Anything that you guys want to add, man, before we get off here? Lemon, I know that you might have a little bit to talk about since you ain't been here in a while. Stranger.
No, whenever all you got to do is keep walking right, praise God, and keep your family and friends close.
Exactly.
That's where I've been.
Hey, there you go, man. Benji, we never make excuses. What do we?
Amen, Lemon.
What did we? Y'all, LOL, y'all didn't. We didn't make no excuses about what.
It's an assist from the red. Oh, he's talking about that play again, bruh. That was not a legal play.
Okay. I guess the
Man,
10
come
sacks. I guess the 10 sacks didn't matter.
Yeah.
I guess the 10 sacks didn't matter. All right. Okay. Anyway, anything else you want to add before we get up out of here, gentlemen? Dwayne, Bishop,
Or that,
Bishop already gone.
yeah. Or, hey, look, they're not complaining about that Directors Cup victory.
I don't
We
even
need
know
to-
what that is.
We didn't complain about that. We just said that was the reason why we lost. But that's not complaining is, man, the reason why we didn't make it to the CFP, which we made it, man, the reason why we didn't win the championship, we made it to the CFP. So there is no excuses. Okay, hold on. TP's back. We can't talk about Texas no more.
Man after my own heart.
It's strictly Oklahoma from now on.
Yeah.
He's on.
TP is shaking his head. So
But
my bad.
Fuck all that other dumb shit.
Hey, last thing. Made the CFP and choked. At least we made it.
Hey, wait, hold on. He didn't say choke, did he? I hope he didn't say that 0-3 against Georgia choking, right? 0-3 against Georgia choking? 0-2 against Ohio State choking?
Okay.
Come on, man. Really? That's
Calm
what we're doing?
Calm down.
I had to say it, Coach. I had to say it.
All right, gentlemen. TP, anything you want to add, man, my man, before we get up off the big dog? Nothing about Texas.
Well, I think we made it plain tonight. Made it
Huh?
plain so a fool could. I think we made it plain tonight. Made it plain so a fool could understand. So we did all right.
TP, you stupid. Stupid. I can hear my daughter now.
Gotta give it.
He's
gotta
he's
give it- you
yeah,
gotta
he's
give it
mad
to
again
him,
about
so-
Texas. I can hear her now. Grandpa, he mad again about Texas.
Not really. No.
My granddaughter loves TP. She was like, Papa, he always mad at you. What's he mad at you for? He ain't mad at me.
No.
Anyway, Dwayne, anything you got? Kyle, anything you got?
No,
I'm just ready for the season to start, man.
Nope. 13
Man,
more days, you said, huh?
It's 20 more days before we play, 13 more days before the first ball game.
Kyle about the bus.
Oh yeah, I'm itching.
So what we're gonna do, guys, is we're going to on the selection for the pick'em. What we're gonna do? Oh, I didn't show nobody. Let me show everyone in the podcast what the new thing's going to be on Saturdays for the selection show. Kyle, could you talk to them for a minute while I get this up real quick?
Texas sucks. I mean,
Okay, I didn't mean to say it like that.
I'll do this one. Hey, Benji, we no longer look at it as 0-7 inside of the playoffs because we're standing in solidarity with Jaden Daniels and not using the number.
Damn, that was a good one.
yeah. But so Benji, he still got that coming up. I
Hold
still
on.
haven't heard Benji justify that Florida loss yet.
Hey,
You
he's not
saying we
going
made
to.
the CFP and choked. Y'all didn't even have to make the CFP and y'all still choked. Y'all choked in the regular season. Florida.
And 0-3 against the Georgia, in the
I mean,
SEC
that's
championship.
justifiable.
And
There's multiple teams that are 0-3 versus Georgia, but a bad Florida team that fired their head coach the year on the same day he won a game.
Jesse, man, you ought to check that post Jesse put up. Texas is a master Ron Jeremy choker level. Man, that's crazy. Man, that's crazy.
There's lines even I won't cross there, brother.
That is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. That's a crazy comment, Jesse. That's crazy. We ain't gonna repeat it, but that's crazy.
All right, so over under on it. We'll go around the horn real quick while Coach Ricks is working on what he's working on. Over under. How many rushing touchdowns in the opening game?
I hope.
Man, I
I
think
hope it's
about 4 or
5.
5.
Over 5 at least.
Over under. So you want me to pick
Oh,
an over under number?
Yeah.
Over.
Let's go 3. 3 is the over under number for me.
Oh, over.
I'd like to be over
over.
3.
Over.
hell.
Over 3.
Over.
Let's make it interesting. Make it
That's like
interesting.
betting on the win total.
Good job, Guns. Let's say 4. 4 is the under.
I still think over.
Over under 4? Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Yeah.
So if we get 4, the house wins.
House wins.
I don't see 5, but if we get 5, I'm not going to. Be
I think
upset.
that Lloyd Bont's gonna have one. I think X Rod's gonna have one.
Matier's gonna have one.
Matier's gonna have one. Blaylock's gonna have one. Matier might have 2.
Yeah.
If he don't call the dogs up.
If you get down to the goal line, I don't want Matier running the football. I want you to power that. I want you to power it in.
See,
I want you to pound it in.
Yeah, the main play though was quarterback
yeah.
run down near the goal line. He scored against Michigan.
I think that's
inside the 10,
that's
I
where
think.
that's where I think
We're in the
different. I think
playoff
that's
inside the
like
10.
the best time to run Matier is red zone.
All right, I got this up. Let me put this out real quick. I got this. We're gonna start a new podcast coming up on Saturdays. We used to do it, but now it's gonna be a podcast for Saturday Pick'em. And what it is that we're going to have listeners and people that's in the comment and everything email me in their picks between Monday and Friday, because it has to be in before Friday, because we'll do a Friday ball game as one of those games. What we're doing is we're having somebody that's going to sponsor the show, and a commercial is being made right now on my end, to where if we mention that commercial 3 times every episode, every podcast, that person is going to give us, or that business is going to give us $300 per show that we mention it 3 times, $100 every time. So if we do that for the whole season, and then no, it ain't Blue Chew, no damn Blue Chew. Leave it to Benji. Benji, you use Blue Chew? Okay. Anyway, yeah, he know what it is. Okay. Anyway, if we mention that 3 times episodes, $300, by the end of the season, we should have over $3,000. What I want to do is put it back into the podcast. If we have listeners that give their vote, give their games, and on the cast, give their games, whoever wins has the most wins by the end of regular season, not playoffs. By the end of regular season, whoever wins, that person will win 2 free tickets to a CFP ball game. If you want to go to OU, you go to OU. If you want to go to, it ain't gotta be OU. It's just whoever you want to go to. That's
but Benji,
what I want.
This ain't for you because Texas ain't making the playoffs.
Texas ain't making it. I'll tell you that right now.
I got him making the playoffs, so I don't know if I can say that, but yeah.
So that's what we're going to do. So that's what we're doing. And on the 29th of this month, I'm going to the business to work on their machine. And we're going to do a live podcast from that company on their new machine that they're going to be putting out in all of the, I think it's Gold's Gyms and I think Planet Fitness and all that kind of stuff. They're putting a new machine in. So that's where we are. So I made a new intro for that podcast that I want to play it for you guys and see if y'all like it. If y'all don't, I want feedback. If you don't like it, I can take in, take out. It don't matter. I want everybody's feedback. All right. So I'm gonna play this real quick and see if you guys like it. I don't think you've seen it yet, Lemon. I don't think you've seen it, but we're gonna show it. All right. Do you guys see it? Everybody see it?
It's coming on now.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think you guys can hear the volume. I think Kyle said he couldn't hear the volume, but I'll have the volume and everything fixed whenever I do the one for the coming up this week. So let me just
Okay.
play it. All right. So what y'all think?
Looks
Feedback,
good.
Looks good, man.
feedback.
Okay.
Well, we couldn't really hear it, so we got to wait till we hear the other part. But it looks good to me. It does.
TP?
Okay. The only issue, and because I'm old, I don't
Okay.
like AI. So
Okay.
anything that's AI of you or anybody else, take it out and put the person in.
Okay.
Put the real you. Put the real you in.
Okay.
That's the only thing I say. I want to see if it's Coach Ricks. I don't want to see no fake Coach Ricks. I want to see the real Coach Ricks.
Okay.
If it's Bishop, I want to see the real Bishop. Or if it's, my man, I want to see my man.
Okay.
You know who I'm talking about. So
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
right. So,
All right.
so that's
Anybody
the only
else?
thing. But I'm old. Kids might like it, So but I'm old, So that's me on the front porch. Get off my lawn, okay? Take it for what it's worth.
Yeah, for
Lemon?
sure. For sure.
That's funny. Lemon, I had to throw you in there. So what you think? What do you think?
Like they said, no sound on it, but it looked good.
I will send it to sound to you guys and everything. For some reason, I'm still in editing it. I'm still having it fixed. So when I get it fixed, I'll let you guys. Some of the guys got it. Lemon, I'll send it to you direct to your email and everything, so you can listen to it. Bishop, Kyle, anything?
With the tinnitus, it was good to be able to actually finally read your lips.
Man, look, my mouth is hurting. I'm covering it up because I have a bruise on my lip and it is hurting. So I'm pushing down on it so it'll soothe it. So that's why.
If you wouldn't talk back to your wife, you wouldn't have this issue.
Oh,
Man, look, I can't say anything about that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let that go
Don't do
over
it.
I'm gonna let it go over my head, and not
Don't
even
do
talking
it.
about it.
Don't do it.
I'm not
Don't
gonna
do it.
fall for that. He gonna try to do an alley-oop on me. I'm not falling for it.
Said with all the love in the world, Coach.
I know, I got you,
Yeah.
man.
Gotcha.
Dwayne, anything? Kyle, anything before we get up out of here? Anything that the other side guys see? Oh,
It looks good. I like it.
the AI. I got another AI, but we'll do that tomorrow. I thought there would be a Maniac Monday podcast tomorrow. I haven't got a hold of Mike, so I'm gonna have to push it back again because I got to get with him before we do the Maniac Monday, which is supposed to start tomorrow. So
Yes.
I'm sorry that we got to push that back again. I've had the finished product, but I haven't got a hold of Mike. So I sent him a podcast for tonight to clear some things up for tomorrow, but we don't have it done for tomorrow. So we're just going to push it back until next week until we can get a hold of him.
Gotcha.
You never heard of it? Maniac Monday? Okay, well, I'm gonna play that one, then we'll get up out of here, guys. I'm gonna play one more for him, and then we'll get up out of here. Hold the fort down for me until I get right back again. And I'm going to find it. Hold on. I'm like TP, I'm not computer savvy and everything, so I gotta try to find it.
Extra stuff.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna play the Maniac Monday, and then we'll do the other one. So here it is.
Maniac Monday. I am Mike the Legend, and I am Coach Ricks.
Podcast. I'm your host.
That's it. So see,
Ooh.
Yep. I like it.
but like TP, he don't like the AI, so I got to get my face on there.
As the kid, hey Kyle, what would the kids say? We can't be catfishing the public. Your real ass up in this damn video. You can't catfish folks. Come on.
I've never heard Mike the Legend speak so eloquently.
Hey,
That's the only thing I was gonna say.
He loves it. He loves it, man. He was like, "Oh my God, how you get me to look so young?" So he loves it, So anyway, no, man, we'll get it pushing and everything, man. I'll have them do some editing, and we'll get it fixed and everything, man. But Mike likes it. Mike that he looks, a little bit better than what he looks and everything. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, man, thank you guys, man, for rocking with me, man. It's nice to see you guys again, man. It's almost here. It's almost here, man. 13 days, man, until we have our first football game. What we're going to do today, or probably that week of that game, we'll probably have that one game up, and we'll give everybody a trial run to see how it goes and everything. So what we'll do is get the emails up in the comments. You will email me your pick before the ball game. I'll add your name down, and it's for everybody. Anybody that wants to go, as long as you keep doing it every week, I'll add you to the list of what we do. It's 7 of us. It's me, myself, Bishop, Lemon, Dwayne, Kyle, Mike, Jason. It's going to be all of us, and then also the ones in the comment as well. So if you guys keep coming back every week and you guys do y'all's picks, you can win the tickets. It ain't just us. It's for anybody that comes in and give me the games before the game starts. So any comments on that before we get going?
So you said trial run. You talking about week 0?
Week 0. Yes, week 0.
I'm cool with it.
We'll make it a bonus game. And so we'll make it a bonus game. So that game might come down to, we might have a tie at the end. That might be the bonus game.
Tiebreaker.
So
Yeah.
week 0 is going to be the tiebreaker. There might be some games and everything, man, that people guess the same. If we get down to it, then we're going to do scores.
Yeah.
Whoever's closest without going over. We're not going to have a tie. I can tell you that right now. We're not going to have a tie. So anything. All right, guys. Well, man, thank you guys, man. We've been on, man, for 2 hours. Damn. 2 hours and 3 minutes and everything, man. I loved every bit of it. You guys came in here, man, and gave me more than what I expected, more than I needed. Lemon, glad to have you back, my brother.
Yeah, man. Good to see you, bro.
Glad to have you back. I'll make sure that link is always in when I send it to everybody else. If you guys hear from Mike, let him know that I'm looking for him, that he's AOL. I'm looking for him, and I need to talk to him. Other than that, man, you guys have a wonderful night, man. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the rest of y'all's night. Anything in closing before we go? Anybody?
Texas sucks.
It's 9:04, and Texas still sucks.
Yeah, I knew that was
You
coming.
know?
You know that was coming.
Hey.
Hey, TP, finish it out by saying it, TP. My
Come on,
favorite
man.
line.
You guys know. You already know he's a bum. You already know. But
I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Oklahoma.
I want to hear it.
There's
Please,
only
please.
one Oklahoma.
Can you say it for me, please?
Texas sucks. Is that what you want to hear?
No, the bum part.
Oh, you guys give them people too much attention, but his grandfather was a bum. Go look at the stats. I'm not making it up. His uncles was bums. They got lucky, had some good teammates, and so he a bum. But
Hey,
y'all
peace out.
Honestly, y'all give them too much time.
Gotcha. All right, man. Until I tell you guys again, man. Until we're not gonna do Monday, so what we're gonna do is next Saturday morning, we'll do a little podcast and everything to get ready for this pick'em, and then we'll have everything, all the AIs out or whatever we're gonna do, and the music in, and then we'll start playing it. Until then, you guys have a wonderful night, man. Have a wonderful weekend. Be blessed. Stay healthy.